Roughly 1 in 3 American adults have tried ChatGPT. That is double the share from just 2 years ago. But almost every guide available misses the reality of using the tool. They hand you a list of clever prompts and abandon you right when the actual mechanics of the software start to matter. They skip exactly what the system does with your data, how to fix a locked payment, and how to permanently scrub your profile when you want out. Without having that crucial information, most people hit a brick wall and quietly give up after their first week. To get real daily utility out of the software, you need the complete operational lifecycle, from your initial setup to a safe, clean exit. First, we need to clarify what ChatGPT actually is. It's a strict interface built by OpenAI, running on their GPT-5 large language model. This visualization shows how the model actually works. It generates text by predicting the next logical word based on patterns it learned during its training. By default, it does not look up facts in a database, and it does not run a live web search. That predictive design creates a major limitation: hallucinations. The model can output completely false information while sounding absolutely confident. So, for daily use, treat the interface as a rapid brainstorming partner. It can draft, summarize, and explain in seconds, but it requires human verification. It is not a fact checker. The initial onboarding at chatgpt.com takes under 5 minutes. You sign up using an email, Google, or Apple ID, verify that address, and then provide a phone number for account security. This matrix outlines your 4 subscription choices: Free, Go for $8 a month, Plus for $20, and Pro for $200. For standard daily tasks, the free tier has everything you need to start. The real skill comes down to engineering your inputs. Every effective prompt requires a strict 3-part architecture: a defined role, a specific task, and a requested format. When you define exactly who the AI should act as, what it needs to do, and how the output should look, you eliminate generic replies. Useful output isn't just look. It is the direct result of applying this rigid structure to absolutely everything you ask. This timeline tracks how that framework applies across a normal day. In the morning, you assign the AI the role of a productivity coach. You paste in your 6 daily tasks, and you tell it to output a time-blocked schedule grid. Later, you can use the format constraint to aggressively edit a rough draft. You ask it to rewrite a professional email, but you enforce a strict 100-word limit. In the afternoon, you hand it a random inventory of what is left in your fridge. You specify a 30-minute time limit, and it organizes those ingredients into a clear, step-by-step recipe card. For evening planning, you assign it the role of a travel agent. Give it a rigid $1,500 parameter, and ask for a fully costed 4-day vacation layout. These are not one-off parlor tricks. When you lock in the role, task, and format every time, the software turns into a reliable daily habit. But integrating this habit into your life creates immediate data vulnerabilities. By default, OpenAI uses your conversations to train their future models. You have to manually open your settings, go to data controls, and turn off improve the model for everyone. Even with that setting disabled, maintain strict input boundaries. Never type passwords, financial figures, or personal medical records into the prompt bar. Those boundaries also extend to the workplace. Today, roughly 28% of employed Americans use AI on the job. But carelessly pasting unedited, over-polished AI text immediately exposes you to colleagues. Treat the chat interface like a public bulletin board. Everything it generates requires heavy human editing to sound like you before it ever leaves the platform. Occasionally, the billing system breaks. If you upgrade to a Plus plan and your payment gets declined, do not aggressively click retry. The system will interpret that as fraud and trigger an automatic account lockout. If a card fails, call your bank directly. Try the mobile in-app purchase via Apple or Google, or simply drop down to the $8 Go plan. Finally, if you decide to leave the platform, the sequence is non-negotiable. You must export your personal data first, cancel your active subscription second, and only then hit delete account. ChatGPT is a quiet daily utility, not magic. Test this out yourself by trying one rigidly structured prompt tomorrow morning. For the full operational walkthrough, check the link in the comments and subscribe to Smart Picks Daily.